I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back again. Queen Common Sense back again. I'm not done. I was just thinking back over this shit with this child, Blaqueindigo. You know, it's really bothering me. I'm sorry. Because that's my sister. That's me. You know, I'm looking in the mirror at this little girl. Come on now. Let's think. Let's think about this. Don't you think your ancestors and forefathers and foremothers are flipping over in their grave and shaking up and waking up all of the anger manifested inside them that they had to suffer through being raped, being sold, beaten, hung, tarred, and feathered and dragged through those public streets? Whenever one of us defile and demean and degrade our temple, which is our body, or each other, you must not be conscious. So don't insult me and what I stand for. Common fucking sense. And say you did what anyone with common sense would do in that situation and go look for another job. Because fucking clutching on a dick, sucking a dick, slapping asses, and all of that, that's not a job. That is debasement and degradation of the black woman's spiritual awareness, value, and respect. So all that bullshit you talking, and anybody else who agree with it, it's really sad. We came from ruling empires and nations with our own technology, our own science, our own math, our own script. Invented the shit to hoeing, dig dancing, sucking and fucking. And that's all we good for, is being objectified, used, and spiritually, physically, and emotionally annihilated. And we doing it to ourselves. And you call yourself conscious? No, you're not conscious. It's really sad, y'all. I don't give a fuck what's going on in the world. There is so many ways we can come together as a nation, as a people, and stop this fucking madness. And stop running your fucking mouth, complaining and bitching and moaning, and start doing something. Move something. Stand up. What about Harriet Tubman? You think she sold her pussy or jacked off a dick, slapped somebody's ass to start the Underground Railroad? She didn't have shit. It started off with one woman, and she freed hundreds of thousands, if not more, of the slaves. She broke camp and organized that shit. She used her mind and her God-given resources and her common goddamn sense. How many people you think she slept with? How many people she gave a hand job to? How many people did she sell her pussy to? Anybody know? How many people do you think Coretta Scott King had to fuck with. Suck their dick, look at their dick, open, watch their ass popping up and down in the strip club on the movie set. Porn movie. Hmm? There's just a few women who I believe were conscious, black, self-aware, and very, very highly in tune with their common sense that didn't have to do that shit. But you feel it was necessary for 120 goddamn dollars for some brakes on your car? You could have sold the fucking car and got another one. You could have sold that car and rented one until you got another job. And if selling the earrings is making you that much money to put food on the table, why you didn't sell the car? You could have sold the car and rode with your stripper friend that you met on the street with that when you had the other car trouble. Sound to me like you don't have common sense, because when you are out there by yourself on the front line, you start to teach yourself shit. You start to ask questions. You start reading. If you was on the internet looking up Craigslist, why you wasn't on the internet looking up how to fix your fucking brakes? Learning about cars since you had so much car trouble. That was the first goddamn thing I would have done, was Google how to fix brakes on this model car. The closest corner mechanic I could walk to ask for a barter and trade. Can I help you do something in your shop? Can I answer phones or whatever for a week or two? And you can fix my car so I can get out here and find some work. You couldn't have pawned no goddamn jewelry. I see the little bling bling in your ear on your video. You know, the motherfucker saying, well, did nobody offer no suggestions on how she could have did it better or what she could have done as an alternate choice instead of doing that? I did. When I commented on that goddamn video, I did. It's outrageous. It's crazy. It's proof positive that common sense is not common at all. As I said before, it's goddamn extinct, especially in the black community, family. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And then you got this other motherfucker talking about how he donating to these children organization or foundation or whatever. What the fuck? You need to be going and reading our history books to those children as well, teaching them how to rise above and become overcomers and conquerors and rulers and kings and queens again. That fucking fiat money don't mean shit. No way. Our people perish from the lack of knowledge, which is why we have no currency, money now. We have allowed someone else to come in from another nation who ruined their own fucking nation and come in and fuck up ours, steal from us, rob us, rape us, and make us the bottom feeders. And we just like crabs in a goddamn barrel. We just keep on snatching each other back down. Reprogramming and reinstalling the goddamn bullshit that they began with to keep us at the bottom of the scum of the pond. We the fish in the sea, not the fowl in the air. So if you so fucking conscious, figure that shit out. Read a fucking book. Get off the goddamn internet so much on Craigslist and all this bullshit. You should be using Craigslist to organize meetings, set up foundations and classes and lectures, and start movements to get these motherfuckers off our back and undo the Fed and get rid of the Federal Reserve. Let me see one of y'all conscious motherfuckers take on the Bilderberg group by themselves. Let me see you do that, since you condoning her jacking off somebody's penis, somebody's dick. How many doorbells have you rung? How many flyers have you passed out? How many invitations have you made to your home to sit down and feed the knowledge to the people that they have been so sleep on for centuries? And get a movement going. Wake up the people. And you know what? Ain't shit gonna change until the black woman realizes that she is the start, the beginning and the end of the nation within herself. Without her and her standard and her moral being elevated, we ain't never gonna be shit until women stop fucking around and competing with other bitches. And we shut shit down and hold our men to a standard and a level where we command and demand respect, to be treated like the queens we are and don't know it, until we embrace our inner power, our inner common sense, our inner intuition. We ain't never gonna get by. They're going to continue to destroy each other. We're going to keep allowing the non-conscious people to keep snatching us back down. Oh, girl, it's okay. You had to do what you had to do to get your car fixed. Girl, I would sell my pussy too. If that was your mama, would you say the same thing? And these niggas, if that was your sister, your woman, your mama, your niece, would you give a fuck? Would you tell her, girl, you had to do what you had to do? I'm not going to judge you. That's the fucking problem now. We need to start holding each other and ourselves accountable. Common sense. Stop being a fucking coward and stand up for something right. And stop, oh, well, you know, she ain't no better, but she's sexy, though. She cute. It's a goddamn shame. And really, these videos, I don't give a fuck what you say. You comment, rate, subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck what you do on this one. But I had to say what I needed to say. Get this shit up off of me. So, Queen Common Sense. Signing out for now. Peace out. Still love you. Just pissed off.